Today I'm testing the Viltrox 14mm f4 lens that I got on sale for 20% off. The hardest thing about vlogging in public actually is the fact there's two things. One, you're in public, and it's kind of one of those situations where it's hard not to be aware that you're the thing that's sticking out like a sore thumb. And so the objective while you're in public is to eliminate the hardest things to give you the least amount of resistance so that you could just pull out your device and record. Hey, before I continue, my name is Paul, and thank you for clicking on my channel. If this is your first time here, feel free to look around and see if this is a channel for you. If it is, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and maybe you could check out some more videos. If this isn't your first time, welcome back. It's good to see you. Hope you've had a great week. All right, without further ado, let's check out the rest of this review. One of the things that I found super difficult as I was trying to do this going through the airports, the last time that I did this going through the airports, was that I was constantly pulling out a different device. So whether I was pulling out Insta360 or whether I was pulling out a phone, it kind of didn't matter. I was just trying to get the shot as I was darting across the airport, trying to get to my destination, and only to discover later on in post how horrible the shot looked. So the goal here is to eliminate as much of that as possible so that I can get the shots I want. And that, in there lies the rub. You're gonna have the sun, you're gonna have clouds, you're gonna have varying degrees of brightness. And really what people want to do when they're shooting is to not have to worry about whether or not they were getting the shot or not. So it's that whole barrier of entry. Like, if it's too hard, most people won't do it. So as I walk through downtown Poway, I'm just doing this mostly as a test, because you're gonna have like trucks, you're gonna have changing lighting conditions, and you're gonna have people looking at you and going, what's he doing? So why am I saying this? Biggest reason for trying to do this in public is obviously it's to eliminate the awkwardness of speaking in public as much as possible, because you want to get to your thoughts more than you want to get to the distractions, right? So that's a part of it. The other part of trying to go with a little bit more of a setup versus going through the airport with the Insta360 and your phone. If you watch my last video, you'll notice that there was a ton of color challenges, brightness challenges, contrast challenges, things that the regular person doesn't want to have to struggle through. What you're trying to do is eliminate all of the problems as much as you can. One of the things that you got to do as a creator is eliminate as many of those variables as possible. One of the things that I'm trying to do even right now is I have my ISO on at auto, which means that if that's the brightness. So the camera's brightness is being controlled automatically as much as it can. And you'll find that sometimes that's not going to be perfect, but it is what it is. Like I said, sometimes you can only do what you can do, and that's kind of the thing I'm learning. This test with the Viltrox, oh yeah, elementary school, looks like the old west. All right, I'm headed back. I'm gonna check out this test footage on my computer. We'll just call this the test for the Viltrox 14mm. As far as it goes for vlogging, it's an amazing lens in that you're gonna get pretty much the shot you want, as long as you realize some of the limitations of your lens are gonna be, struggling with the with the brightness settings, but at the same time, looks good, I think, from what I can tell. One of the downsides of vlogging though is that this 3-inch flip out screen doesn't necessarily give you the most accurate results that you're hoping for. Like, there have been times that I filmed entire scripts really and realized that kind of had the whole thing out of focus. So hopefully this autofocus works. That's really my biggest question. But so anyway, that's it for this test vlog. I'm gonna go home and run it through the computer and see what I find. I gotta get better at outlines. I gotta get better at what I'm trying to communicate to people. And yeah, this is it. Peace out.